October 15th, 2017. Just today, I had a large stroke. So on this day, unexpectedly, I had a large stroke. The doctor said it was a hemorrhage stroke. So at the time, it caused bleeding and swelling on my brain. During the time it happened, it shut down my left side, arm, left leg, all that. Now, I was still able to talk, think, mind, brain, all that was still working. It's functioning. Now, the first thing God did was spare my life, save my life, kept me here, and everything. Now, I was at the hospital less than a month. So during this time, I was hooked up to a machine. They had a condom catheter on my private part. That meaning I had to pee, urinate through it too, which was uncomfortable. And being that I couldn't walk at this time, anytime I had a bowel movement, they used a bedpan for that, which was also very uncomfortable. Now during this time, there was moments, as any person you get down, but I didn't stay down. And I did come up against depression. I shielded away from it because I know what the depression would have done. I didn't want to be depressed. So I remained myself, still had joy, still happy, even though I was in an unhappy situation. Now, depression is a spirit. So I knew if I allowed myself to be depressed, that's where I would have stayed at. So, of course, I shunned away from that. Now, those few weeks of being in the hospital, first couple of weeks, blood pressure going up and down, and they couldn't control it. But I told them, because at that time I had an abscess too, which led and caused the type of stroke that I had. And I told them, if they removed that bad abscess tooth I had, they'll see a difference. So the first couple of weeks, that's why blood pressure went up and down. So when they removed it, they sent the dentist to do that, to come remove the tooth. So he came and did that. Then by the end of that week, which was towards the weekend, they sent me to the nursing home. Because right before they sent me to the nursing home, they saw that my blood pressure was stable and everything. So they sent me to the nursing home. Things got a little better. It was only required for me to do physical therapy 5 days a week. I chose to do it 6 days a week because I was determined to get out of this situation. So we did therapy 6 days a week. And the reason I say it got a little better is because I wasn't hooked up to no machines, no blood pressure machine, no machine like condom catheter to urinate in the tube. They had to use a bedpan, nothing. Because the therapist showed me once I wheeled myself to the bathroom, how to move around the bathroom. So, yes, I done everything from the wheelchair, the cane, the walker, all that. And doing all this was going, because I was at the nursing home for a full month. So going through all of this, even though it's an unfortunate situation, and I would have preferred not to go through that and deal with that, I still kept faith in God. still maintain that relationship with God, didn't turn my back on God, none of that. So that part kept going. So my last week of being in the nursing home, couple days before I left, I started back walking. So due to physical therapy that I did, plus God healing in myself for being determined and wanting to do the therapy to get up out of that, due to all of that, I started back walking in everyone that prayed for me. I mean, everyone. I started back walking. Now, when I say God healed me, that's saying He blessed my body, my legs, my left leg, left arm, to start back functioning the way it should and supposed to, you know, with His healing power, because He's still a healer. And the blessing also means He will allow it for that to happen, for my body, that part of my body to start back functioning. Because I was only in the nursing home for a month. And I do remember this one therapist, don't remember her name or anything. I told her, I believe I'll leave this nursing home within a month. After a month, because that was my belief, that was my faith, that was my determination. She told me she doubted that. So once I left there after a month, she seen what I was talking about and everything. So for anybody that done had a stroke, survived a stroke, more power to you. Keep on, keep living, thanking God like I do. So, because I know, of course I know what that is, because I've been through it and everything. Now as far as my left leg, even though it works and functions, it's still not as strong as my right leg. Not yet. So my walking does have a limp in my walk. The limp is on my left side. So when I walk, I do have a limp, but I'm still able to walk pretty good. And it's going to get to the point where it get better. Even my left arm, that's still functioning, but it's still not as strong as my right arm. So it's still a little bit of weakness there. So I'm still able to do everything for myself, similar to what I was doing before the stroke happened. So I'm still able-bodied, capable, and willing. So with all that being said, I'm out.